Greetings, YouTube. For the first time, I think in 2024, I made it to Vibranium 1. I just won something that I have never done before in 2024. I've won 5 matches in a row. See, I don't believe in victory shields. I understand the reason behind them, the purpose. I just don't want to pay for them. Not even for units. Not even for trophy tokens. So I only get out of Vibranium 2 if I win 5 in a row. That's almost impossible for me. Now, I had this new strategy where I'd put my rank 2 OG Iron Man on defense. Now, Valkyrie is a fantastic counter against him. So the fact that I won this match was only because my Kingpin cleaned up against his Immortal Abomination. Again, another champion that if you don't have a Kingpin against him, you don't have anybody who's poison immune, pretty difficult defender, but it just takes that one good offensive counter to take him down. And then round 2, Hercules never triggered Bishop's Incinerates. Obviously, it still took multiple rounds of special 2s. I have learned that if Bishop special 2 is not unblockable, I would rather take a little bit of block damage and dex half of it than try to dex it early and get absolutely wrecked. And that's what won me this fight. Hercules is still an unbelievable champ in 2024. Hercules, like Kabam, still has a huge Hercules problem. From incursions to battlegrounds to the event quest, they are basically taking their hatred of Quake out on Hercules. I forgot, by the way, that when I got to Vibranium 1, that means I'm in Uru 2. I'm in the Gladiator Circuit. I don't even know what the nodes are for Gladiator Circuit. Do you realize, since I don't use trophy tokens and only do 3 matches every 2 days, I have to do this. And the 2 people who beat me, Pill Ninja and Nelly 2.0, are both really good players. Shout out to them. But, that was a really big deal. The top G, too, this is another player. The only reason I truly believe why I got past this guy is because of a glitch. Well, I guess not this guy. This guy, the Destroyer, worked wonders. But the next guy, or maybe it was the first guy, this glitch. I mean, what? But hey, it takes you what it takes you. And when you get yourself that final amount of trophy tokens to add to it, you get to claim all these. Woo, look at that. All these trophy tokens. Look at that for 3 out of 3 matches. And you even get a bonus in the Battleground solo event. A little 1250. 6-star shards. I will say my alliance is not big into Battlegrounds. We should get to the 3 million points, hopefully. But anytime I'm in a top 6 score, probably means people just don't care at all. And you can see 12 of our alliance has not attempted a single Battlegrounds match. And yes, I will say, this is the closest I've ever felt to leaving my alliance in multiple years because my alliance just refuses to care. Now, I don't care that much. I fight 3 days, every 3 matches every 2 days. So I am not at all a impressive Battlegrounds player. But when you have 12 people that refuse to do even one fight, that tells me that it's time for me to move on. So I get invitations still every week to move to a different alliance. I don't want to do Alliance War. I am not interested in doing Alliance War. And not even as backup. The rewards to me aren't worth the headache. I know it's way easier now, and you've got auto enlistment for defenders, and you just have to go and clear your path no matter how many revives it takes, but I don't even care about that. I don't want to do it. At the same time, I feel that all of this is only because, of course, of my roster. This is my Battlegrounds deck. Some YouTubers might not show theirs off, but I could care less. You can see that top row, pretty impressive. Second row, lethal. Third row, lethal. Fourth row, lethal. The only champion that I've used so sparingly, because most people have a good counter, even like a Shuri, is Weapon X. I feel like I might swap out Weapon X for a different champ, and I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mutant. So there are several champs that I would love to swap in, including but not limited to Captain America Sam Wilson. So I might experiment with that instead of Weapon X. But for the moment, it's a really fun Battlegrounds deck that I believe in. All the classes are pretty evenly mixed in. But this has once again told me if I'm getting to have a chance for victory track, or excuse me, to leave the victory track and go to Gladiator Circuit. I've been to Gladiator Circuit so few times, it's hard for me to even remember what it's called. I should be in an alliance where at least everybody does a couple of matches. And we've got a fantastic leader in Chaos, and he has kept this together, and I've stayed for him. And there's a really good friend of mine in Mat 5, Batwoman, who's also amazing to get me Corvus charges, and those are two of the reasons why I'm still here. But other than that, it's just... When do you know when you should leave your alliance? How do you know? When your goals don't match up with the rest of the alliance, and when almost half my alliance doesn't do a single Battlegrounds match, I think I'm completely in my line of reason to look elsewhere. So I will probably be switching alliances in the next month if things don't change. This is not to hold my alliance ransom, for the record. It's just time. When you bring in people who don't care, that's fine. But when people do care, then they got to go elsewhere. And a lot of people, my alliance has lost most of our best players in the last 6 months to a year, and now they're probably going to lose me. I love you all for life. You newbies, if you don't want to do Battlegrounds, cool. You know, maybe Alliance War is more your thing. It's certainly not my thing. But I'm just tired of barely getting to 3 million points because no one does anything. And it's not worth complaining about, because you don't want to force people to do a game mode that they don't want to do, in the same way that I don't want to be forced to do Alliance War, so I don't want to be a hypocrite and force them to do Battlegrounds. We just want different things, y'all. We want different things. When you're in a relationship and you want different things, it's okay to say, we've run our clock out. We have had this beautiful season of our life that's lasted multiple years, and all these great memories and gifting events and other exciting opportunities, and it's just time. But I still want to remain friends. I've left alliances. Shout out to the Death Knights. I still talk to those people. Isolate Y, I helped found. I still am in their chat. So I don't have to be a jerk about it. I'm just ready to be in an alliance that cares more about the things I care about. That's it. And this alliance might flourish even more without me, you know? Might be the best thing to ever have happen to them for me to leave. But that's how you know. How do you know when it's time to leave your alliance? When your priorities don't match theirs. And you can do it the right way. Give them plenty of heads up. Time to recruit, look for other people, that kind of thing. But then eventually, don't do what I've seen other people do, which is just immediately leave when they find a better situation. Don't tell anybody, just leave chats. Basically ghost people. That's a horrible way to treat people. I haven't done one of these videos in years, because I haven't left an alliance in years. But today was that moment where I'm just like, nah, not working for me anymore. But I still love the people in it. I can still stay friends with them. I might even stay in chats. But it's just time. It's time.